Hello, my name is Parker Streets, and we're presenting our integrated project on the Tesla e-bike. So to start out, we're going to do this introduction, and then we're going to get into the competitive strategy, how we fit into the marketplace, and our advantages. Then we're going to get into the organizational behavior of Tesla and our human resources that are at our disposal. Then we'll talk about marketing strategy, what this will look like into the international business environment, then how we're going to deal with our information system. Finally, we'll get into the back end with some finance and accounting. Just to introduce the team, as I said, I'm Parker Streets, and I'll be doing the international business section. With me, I have Natalia Voyich, who will do competitive strategy and organizational behavior and human resources, Webb Brown, who will be doing finance and accounting, and Susan Hawthorne, who will be doing marketing and management of information systems. So our product is the Model B, which is a high-end electric bike. Using Tesla's well-known innovation and its effective energy systems, we're looking at a bike that's adapted for long commutes. It's going to be premium and luxury like everything that Tesla sells, with easy use for navigation, connectivity with other Tesla products, and chargers using our base systems. Finally, it's going to be built for comfort to support riders in their long treks as a new sort of logistics and new travel commodity.
All right, so when looking at a Porter's Five Forces analysis, it becomes pretty apparent why our initiative, which is expanding and diversifying our product to include electric or e-bicycles, why it is strategic. First and foremost, Tesla's expansion into the e-bicycle market, it leverages the growing demand for sustainable transportation options. It also can attract new customers and provide cross-selling opportunities using our loyal customer base and our existing infrastructure. Third, it addresses the threat of substitutes by offering a sustainable alternative within our own product line, which can also work to reduce the bargaining power of buyers. So finally, we can apply our expertise in battery technology and our supply chain efficiency to further innovate and gain competitive advantage in product differentiation. Ultimately, the initiative does align with our mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy while also safeguarding our market position against emerging competitors. In moving into organizational behavior and human resources implications, the first thing is that Tesla faces certain management issues, such as conflict of interest concerns and a need to streamline middle management for better decision-making and efficiency. The proposed project aims to diversify Tesla's product line, and this leverages cross-utilization of technologies and potentially decentralizes decision-making to enhance responsiveness and operational efficiency. Further, advancing DEI is built into the initiative. This initiative can broaden our appeal and create inclusive job opportunities, attracting talent from diverse backgrounds. What's more, the initiative works under Tesla's current in-office work requirement, and it would also be compatible with a hybrid work scheme, which we further advocate for to increase satisfaction of our employees and recruitment. Finally, the e-bicycle initiative requires clear communication and the ability to navigate challenges, so we can leverage our charismatic leadership model that inspires innovation and commitment in that.
All right, jumping into our marketing plan. So to examine the market, we first looked at the 4 marketing P's, the first being product. And I think Parker really covered the product well. We're a luxury e-bike, and we are focused on targeting kind of the health-focused, eco-friendly, and professional who is looking for a different way to commute. Next, we jumped into price. And again, we examined the e-bike industry because it's a new industry that Tesla is breaking into. And so we examined the industry and we want to align with the current Tesla products. So our price would be a premium because we are a high-end luxury good that's focused on top-notch technology. Then we jumped into place, and currently Tesla's already got a really strong infrastructure for where they sell their products. So that includes stores in big hubs like Los Angeles and San Francisco, to even allowing consumers to buy products online. And then finally, promotion. So we have a really unique marketing plan here at Tesla, and that is kind of the zero marketing. And that doesn't necessarily mean that we don't do any marketing, but we're really focused on kind of that unique, non-traditional marketing as well as word of mouth. So some examples of unique non-traditional marketing would be, for example, like events where we could have e-bike races, or even events where we invite world-class cyclists like Art Van Wout to come and endorse the product. And then we looked at segmenting the market. So we did that in 3 different ways. First, by demographics. As I mentioned, we're really targeting kind of those health-focused urban professionals that have additional income to spend on a high luxury good. And then we segmented by psychographics. And again, we're really focused on individuals who are interested in sustainability and really follow the Tesla mission. Then finally, by behavior. And this bike is going to be built with features for easy navigation and really built for those urban commuters.
Sphere, we face a very different market compared to the United States. The United States is heavily reliant on cars, so there we're representing more of a disruptive force trying to break into the e-bike trend. In Asia and Europe, completely different markets. Europe has a strong biking culture, with some already high integration of e-bikes. It's one of the fastest growing markets across Europe. The issue is that there's been a lot of dumping from Chinese companies. However, Tesla will be the beneficiary of those anti-dumping regulations by the European Union, given our gigafactory that already exists in Germany. That will make it easier for us to integrate with the local economies. However, one thing to be wary of is that there was a somewhat similar product from Van Moof that styled itself as the Tesla of e-bikes in Europe. However, the issue with that was that they created parts that basically were not repairable. Provided that we avoid those issues, we should be fine in that market. In Asia, it's quite a saturated market. They've had e-bikes in their system for upwards of 20 years. 66% of people in China already own an e-bike. So what we need to do is build a brand segment based off of Tesla. Given our strong branding force and the luxury, it's possible that we can build out a niche for ourselves in these markets, along with building more of a market in Southeastern Asian countries and India.
All right, jumping into management information systems. And as Tesla is primarily a technology company, we understand the power of data and the importance of management information systems, because we really want to be able to utilize the large amount of data that we're collecting and be able to make well-educated, data-driven decisions. So we kind of broke our systems up into 4 different buckets, from supply chain to customer relationship management software to manufacturing systems, and finally analytical tools. The first 3 systems on this slide, SAP, Salesforce, and CAD, are actually systems that Tesla already uses in their production and delivery of their current products. And so our goal is to just fully integrate our new e-bike product within these systems. And then, of course, include regulatory trainings for all of our employees on the analytical tools like Python and Tableau, to make sure that all of our employees feel comfortable analyzing data and communicating out kind of the meaningful points within the data collection. I think you're on mute, Webb.
So as we approach our exciting new venture, we want to make sure you know we've done our financial homework. So let's address some of the issues in the startup. Inflation, we are not far off on the target rate. It is relatively stable overall, and it's better than investing in a car, with significantly less cost. It also is far lower than it has been in prior decades. It does mean an increase in cost of materials, although batteries are actually declining in their cost due to research. From a funding standpoint, we consider the idea of a standalone company raising its own equity, but our analysis of our debt to equity ratio shows that we can leverage our equity to a much greater extent as a subsidiary of Tesla, much like our solar and storage subsidiaries already do. As far as return on equity, Tesla is still above the average of car manufacturers, and once we turn profitable, we will be contributing to a solid ROE as well. Taking stock where we are, we believe an announcement of long-rumored e-bikes would stir a frenzy in the stock market and boost Tesla's stock price. A potential stock split could also make it easier to buy stocks, especially if stock ownership is required to pre-order a Tesla bike. Our capital structure, by utilizing underutilized manufacturing facilities, Tesla e-bikes have an advantage over other manufacturers, and this will help Tesla with an idle property issue. Pre-ordering also provides cash up front, as we have seen with Cybertrucks. Now let's move to accounting and talk revenue. With R&D and production involvement, we're not planning to deliver our first bike until year 2. That doesn't mean, though, that we won't have revenue. Those pre-orders of bikes could provide $100 million in the first year, using the example of the Cybertruck. Our pricing is intended to be competitive, but still true to Tesla's commitment to quality and luxury. Our market testing provided a price of $2,254 for a Tesla bike. That's slightly above average price for competitors, but not prohibitive in this market, and that's the price we're going with. A growing market for e-mountain bikes would also allow a diversification and a higher price of $7,500 for what we're calling our cycle beast. Other sales can contribute revenue too. That includes accessories and plans such as Tesla insurance, software, and branded apparel. We can capitalize on Tesla's famous innovation and efficiency to keep our cost of goods sold down. Expense standpoint, the construction conversion of those manufacturing facilities would be the primary and upfront cost covered by long-term debt. The R&D, sales, and administrative costs would be incurred by reallocating or rehiring our amazing talent. Net income, we're projecting that this entity will turn profitable in year 3. Our assets, we anticipate a rush of cash from very low accounts, from those pre-orders, and a very low accounts receivable in the first year, and very low inventory. In year 2 and beyond, we anticipate a higher accounts receivable and inventory for that turnover. The equipment we buy and own, net of depreciation, is included in our pro forma balance sheet. We also included goodwill of $1 million. From a liability standpoint, they will be limited. We have calculated only accounts payable and the debt load in our pro forma balance sheet. Most of that debt is for our long-term loan. Our proposal is to start Tesla Bikes as a subsidiary of Tesla and go with debt instead of equity. In conclusion, we believe that Tesla will recycle the world with Tesla e-bikes. Our global neighbors are demanding affordable, quality, alternative transportation. We have the brand, the innovation, and the financial backing to meet their needs and accelerate the world's transition to alternative energy, your own energy enhanced with an electric motor. Are you ready for the ride?